Welcome everyone. Today we're taking a more serious journey, exploring European countries facing significant challenges in 2024, from political turmoil to economic hardship. This isn't about fear-mongering or spoiling your travel dreams. It's about being informed, compassionate travelers who understand the realities behind the postcard images. By knowing what's happening, we can connect more deeply with the places we visit and travel with empathy and awareness. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's embark on this important journey together. We want this to be a space for thoughtful discussion and awareness, not alarm. Let's get started. We begin with Ukraine, a country whose resilience has inspired the world. Through unimaginable adversity, the Ukrainian people have shown a strength and unity that has captured global attention. The ongoing war has devastated daily life, turning vibrant cities into front lines and leaving millions displaced. Once bustling neighborhoods now stand silent, their streets scarred by conflict and uncertainty. For travelers, the message is clear: do not travel to Ukraine. It's an active war zone with unpredictable dangers and rapidly changing conditions that make any journey unsafe. The destruction of infrastructure, roads, bridges, power stations, has crippled the nation's ability to function. Everyday life is a struggle, with basic services disrupted and communities cut off from one another. The emotional and psychological toll on Ukrainians is immense, with families uprooted and communities shattered. Children grow up in uncertainty, and loved ones are separated by borders and conflict. The tourism industry, once thriving, now fights for survival as guides and business owners adapt to a new reality. Once popular destinations are now deserted, and livelihoods have vanished almost overnight. The international community has offered support, but the path to recovery will be long and uncertain. Aid arrives, but the needs are overwhelming, and rebuilding will require years of dedication. Ukraine's spirit remains unbroken, even as the fabric of society is tested daily. Acts of kindness and solidarity shine through the darkness, reminding the world of their enduring hope. While we can't visit now, we can support Ukraine through reliable information, donations, and keeping their stories alive. Every gesture of solidarity, no matter how small, makes a difference. Let's remember the vibrant country it was, and hope for the day when travelers can return as welcome guests to a nation at peace. The memories of Ukraine's culture and beauty endure in our hearts. The human cost is staggering, and the need for compassion is greater than ever. Every story of loss is matched by one of courage and resilience. Rebuilding will take generations, but the courage of the Ukrainian people endures. Communities are coming together, determined to restore what has been lost. Their fight is not just for survival, but for the future of their homeland. They defend not only their land, but their identity and dreams. We stand with them, even from afar. The world's support is a beacon of hope in these dark times. Ukraine's story is one of hope amid hardship, a testament to the unbreakable spirit of its people, and a reminder that even in the darkest moments, hope can bloom. Next, we head to Belarus, a nation under the shadow of authoritarian rule, where daily life is shaped by the ever-present weight of government control. Unlike war-torn Ukraine, Belarus faces a quieter collapse, one marked not by bombs but by political repression and growing isolation from the world. The government's relentless crackdown on dissent has created an atmosphere of fear and suspicion, where even a whisper of opposition can have serious consequences. Sanctions and flight bans have further isolated the country, making travel difficult and daily life increasingly challenging for ordinary people. The economy struggles under heavy state control and mounting international pressure, squeezing businesses and households alike, and leaving many families uncertain about their future. Human rights abuses are widespread, with media suppression, arbitrary arrests, and the silencing of independent voices now a daily reality. For travelers, the risks are significant. Consular support is limited, personal freedoms are restricted, and the sense of unease is palpable for anyone considering a visit. The beauty of Minsk and the country's rich culture, from vibrant folk traditions to striking architecture, are overshadowed by the harsh reality of life under a repressive regime. Visiting Belarus now means witnessing a society where freedom is eroding, and where hope is often hidden behind closed doors. The spirit of dissent lingers in quiet acts of resistance, but hope for meaningful change remains dim and uncertain. For now, most travelers will have to admire Belarus from afar, watching and waiting for a brighter day. It's a nation caught between its Soviet past and an uncertain future, struggling to find its place in a changing world. the quiet collapse continues, out of sight but deeply felt, as Belarus waits for the whisper of dissent to become a call for change. Tucked between Romania and Ukraine, Moldova faces a slow-burning crisis of poverty, emigration, and geopolitical pressure. This small nation, often overlooked on the map, is at the heart of a complex struggle that shapes daily life for its people. Economic hardship is severe. Low wages, limited jobs, and a heavy reliance on agriculture make it difficult for families to get ahead. Many young people see few opportunities at home, fueling a cycle of uncertainty and frustration. The war in Ukraine has strained Moldova's resources, as refugees and energy crises push families into deeper poverty. The influx of people seeking safety has tested Moldova's capacity to provide shelter and support. Emigration is rampant, leaving villages empty and creating a demographic time bomb. Entire communities are hollowed out as the young and able depart for better prospects abroad. The breakaway region of Transnistria adds instability, complicating Moldova's path toward the EU. Political tensions simmer, and the shadow of the past lingers over the present. Travelers may notice crumbling infrastructure and a sense of resignation, but also warmth and hospitality. Despite hardship, Moldovans welcome visitors with open arms and genuine kindness. Moldova's wine culture and countryside are rich, but the country's future is uncertain. The beauty of the land stands in contrast to the challenges its people face. The people are proud, fighting for a better life despite immense challenges. Their determination is visible in daily acts of resilience and unity. International support is crucial, but the struggle is ongoing. Aid helps, but lasting change will require both local and global commitment. Visiting Moldova is rewarding but requires understanding the hardships its people face. To truly appreciate the country, one must look beyond the surface. The nation stands at a crossroads, squeezed between East and West. Its future will be shaped by the choices made in the coming years. Its resilience is remarkable, but the road ahead is steep. Every day, Moldovans work to overcome obstacles and build hope. Moldova's story is one of endurance and hope. Families hold on to traditions and dreams, even in the face of adversity. The struggle for a brighter future continues as Moldova's people refuse to give up on their homeland. In the heart of the Balkans, Bosnia and Herzegovina remains haunted by its complex, tragic history. The Dayton Accords ended war but left a tangled political system that fuels division and gridlock. Ethno-nationalist leaders stoke old grievances, stalling progress and driving young people to emigrate. Unemployment is high and corruption is rampant, draining resources from schools and hospitals. The scars of war are visible in both infrastructure and society. Travelers are captivated by the country's beauty and hospitality, but beneath the surface, divisions persist. Multiple layers of government create bureaucratic chaos, frustrating citizens and businesses. Despite these challenges, Bosnia and Herzegovina is unforgettable, a place of resilience and kindness. Understanding its struggles is key to understanding modern Europe. The future depends on leaders choosing cooperation over conflict. Bosnia's journey is far from over, but its spirit endures. The lessons of its past shape its uncertain present. It's a country where hope and hardship coexist. Albania's stunning landscapes and booming tourism mask deep-rooted issues of corruption and organized crime. Decades of isolation and a turbulent transition to democracy have left lasting scars. Corruption affects daily life, eroding trust in institutions and stalling progress. The informal economy makes it hard for the government to provide essential services. While tourists enjoy hospitality and beauty, travel advisories highlight risks, especially in certain areas. Political volatility and protests are common, reflecting ongoing struggles for transparency and reform. EU membership remains a distant goal, with slow progress on anti-corruption efforts. Albania is a country fighting to overcome its past and build a brighter future. Visitors are welcomed warmly, but should be aware of the challenges beneath the surface. The contrast between new resorts and struggling communities is stark. Albania's story is one of transformation, but the journey is far from complete. It's a paradise with problems, striving for change. The fight for a transparent future continues. North Macedonia, a country shaped by identity struggles and ethnic tensions, continues its search for stability. The name dispute with Greece delayed its EU and NATO ambitions, leaving political scars at home. Ethnic divisions and power-sharing agreements keep politics fragile and progress slow. Economic hardship and brain drain sap the country's potential, while EU accession remains stalled. Travelers discover a hidden gem, Lake Ohrid, Skopje's unique blend of history and warm hospitality. Yet the gap between government projects and everyday life is vast. Frustration with politics is common, and hope for rapid change is fading. North Macedonia is a land of contrasts, ancient history, modern struggles. Its journey toward nationhood is ongoing, marked by resilience and complexity. The country's beauty is matched by its challenges. It's a fascinating place, still building its future. The search for identity and progress continues. Serbia, a Balkan heavyweight, faces deep political unrest and an uncertain future. Recent elections sparked mass protests over alleged fraud, reflecting widespread frustration with democratic backsliding. Media control and suppression of dissent have created a volatile environment. Economic growth is fragile, with stark regional disparities and rising inflation. The unresolved Kosovo issue looms large, fueling tension and hindering EU ambitions. Belgrade's vibrant culture contrasts with rural struggles and political polarization. Travelers enjoy Serbia's hospitality, but must stay aware of protests and unrest. The country stands at a crossroads: European integration, or a pivot toward authoritarianism. The answer remains unclear, as the struggle for Serbia's future plays out on its streets. Political polarization is palpable and conversations can be sensitive. The potential for serious unrest is real, making awareness essential for visitors. Serbia's fate will shape the region's future. The crossroads moment is now. That concludes our journey through Europe's most fragile states. Being an informed traveler means understanding the struggles and triumphs behind every destination. Empathy and awareness enrich our experiences and foster connection. This isn't about fear, it's about making safe, compassionate choices. Behind every landscape, there are human stories of hope and perseverance. If you found this helpful, please subscribe for more travel insights. Stay safe, stay curious, and keep exploring.